Stavros Tousios for M4Markets, and we're going to close the week with euro dollar and also pound. Euro dollar, we saw on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, we have seen an upward leg here that looks kind of corrective, to be fair, because we see overlaps between the swing lows and swing highs. We have also identified this very important level, which is the median regression level of this upside channel. And that coincided with the 23 Fibonacci retracement, which now actually has turned into an actual resistance, right? So there is potential for further downside here, okay, down to around the, well, first of course the bottom of the channel and then the 38 Fibo. But in the short term, I'm also looking at this divergence over here. Okay, it's not such a big signal, but it is what it is. And on the 4 hour, so on the 1 hour, maybe this is actually making a bit of a case of a potential upside in the short term, perhaps even today. But it is important that we manage to stay within this channel, okay, as we go up, and should we continue within this trend, we need to recapture the 106.352, which is the 50 Fibonacci of the downward leg. Only then can we see an upside leg up again to around 23% for a potential double top or even higher. On that note, let's see where we might face some sort of stiff resistance. And as we can see, the 23 might be one of the levels. That's around 106.5, which might be, if lucky enough, even reached today. And from there, we'll look at the 38%, which is at 107.249, which is above the 23, of course, and close to the median line of the base channel once again. Now, let's not forget, this signal appears to be much better in this particular case. Over here, we have come and tapped the oversold territory on the RSI as well. So it will be interesting to watch how this is going to play out over the next few hours to make our decisions for today or perhaps even the beginning of next week. Now, GBPUSD has been dragged lower as well, but it does better than euro dollar because it has only just fallen down to 38, closer to 38, and come up to retest the 23 as a resistance. The GBP is retesting it as a support, okay? But it is important to mention that we have had a double top, and what we actually see now as well is somewhat of a triangle here, if not definitely an actual range over here. So it looks like this has good chances to go the way back to the top, okay, and then continue to fall down. Why continue the fall? Because we are still consolidating, okay? So when markets move and they have a breakout with an impulse into one direction and then consolidate, that suggests further downside into the direction of the trend. And in this case, if we did assume this has a good likelihood of playing out, then we should be looking at around the 117.87, which is 100% of the first leg, okay? Depends, of course, on where this correction might have ended. Now, we have a triple bottom here at 119.27, 26, and there is good indications that this could continue higher. We don't have an actual RSI divergence over here, guys, okay? But we have crossed above the 50 RSI, and there is no signals that suggest we're going to see downside either. Okay, so it's kind of a case of, okay, we're just gonna go up to the higher end of the RSI again, and from there decide or see what is going to happen. That also suggests that 120 and perhaps even 120.34 might be due today. Okay, today might be maybe hard 120.34, but the 120 is quite a possible level. Also, given, of course, it's a Friday today and it's the end of the week, we might just top that level, trigger some short positions, some take profits as well, and from there, of course, take it to the next week. Otherwise, if we do go below the 119.57, then most probably that's going to react in a negative way and get us back to the previous low over here sooner than we expect.